What's up guys, my name is the Cherno. Welcome back to another one of these reaction videos. Today we're going to be taking a look at Halo Infinite, the official gameplay reveal trailer. This is going to be super interesting for me to look at because it's going to be the first real new Xbox game that we'll be taking a look at. Last time I did Flight Simulator, I thought that Flight Simulator was running on an Xbox because it had the Xbox logo on like the first few frames of the trailer, but turns out it's just called Xbox Game Studios. That's just all of Microsoft's games are now Xbox Game Studios, and of course it was running on a PC, which is obvious in retrospect. This, however, is running on an Xbox, and so I'm really excited to see what games running on the next generation Xbox actually are going to look like. Now, interestingly, there is actually like an 8-minute, 9-minute gameplay demo, so we're gonna start off with just looking at that. I don't know how interested you guys are in this. If you want me to check out the full 9-minute like gameplay, leave a comment below, but for starters, we're just gonna start off light, you know? We're gonna start off easy. We're gonna just take a look at this minute trailer, see what we can get from it. The way that I look at this as well is that this is a reveal trailer. This is a gameplay reveal trailer. It's 1 minute. You know, this is supposed to be the most impressive stuff. If a game studio is going to be making a trailer for a game, they should probably show the best things in the trailer, right? To get players excited. So I'm assuming everything here is going to be super polished, and I expect it might even look better than the gameplay, even though I have not seen either. Let's get right into this and take a look at what the Xbox is going to look like. Using my old headphones today because the other ones just don't seem to be working right now.
Spartan, we thought you dead. Yet here you stand. Humans call you their savior. The Covenant, demons, the banished, prey. Bear your fangs, Spartan. Fight hard, die well.
Now, I'm not much of a Halo player. I mean, I remember playing like Halo Trial on PC on our like laptops in high school. Like we'd set up like a LAN party, we played Blood Gulch. That was amazing. Then I played a little bit of Halo Reach, a little bit of Halo 4 when I got like an Xbox 360. That, for the most part, that was it. But this looks like a current gen game. I'm gonna have to watch this again and see if I can actually spot next. I was not trying to look at this trailer like a game engine like developer trying to like, you know, analyze every frame. I was just trying to watch it for how I would just see it as a normal person first before I started analyzing it. But to me, this does not feel next gen at all. Let's try and analyze it a bit more, and maybe we'll see the next gen details. I mean, don't get me wrong, it definitely doesn't look bad, but obviously this is like, you know, to me this is like, oh, the big reveal of the new Xbox. Like, okay, this admittedly is kind of cool. You know, if he's like dynamically swiping away all this frost, like, you know, the general like quality of this frame does not look bad by any means. This guy, he's got some nice lighting on him. There's a fair amount of detail, but like maybe that's just the aesthetic. But looking at his teeth and stuff like this, they look like plastic. Like, look at I don't know. I'm just not impressed by him. This general fog that they're using to fade out the map starts so quickly. And again, like, you know, I don't know, like the problem with this is that everything here could be done for aesthetical reasons. Like, it could be done because that's the art style. It could be done because, well, the map is foggy. There's no way to kind of, you know, it's really difficult to go in this with a critical eye and start just, you know, saying that this is bad, that's bad, because maybe the point is it's supposed to be like this. But this fade out seems to start at like 10 meters. And I mean, by the time you get over here, this is just like a silhouette. And look at those kind of like I don't know what that's supposed to be, but to me, it looks like a very low resolution texture on that from this far away, which isn't even that far away. Those trees in the distance look pretty bad. This whole fog situation here, this plays like, some of this looks like Halo 3 to me. Like this, looking at this frame, regardless of what I say next in this video, looking at this frame, this looks like a current gen game. In fact, that's being generous. Okay, once we start like coming out with the effects and we get closer, we can see the reflections. You know, I'm gonna go frame by frame here. You know, those reflections look, just waiting for them to be dynamic here. Yeah, can I see the reflection of the particles on him? I can't tell at the moment. There just looks like, I don't know what that's reflecting. It looks like some yellow light. This is clearly blue. I mean, he's blue, which might make that hard, but I did not see a single kind of reflection on that whatsoever. So far, at least. There we go. That's just faded out. Okay, these textures don't look too bad, but the problem is, to me, they look like textures. They don't look like it's very difficult. Like, to me, that looks like just a texture with like a normal map. I'm not sure if there's any displacement going on here. I'm not sure if I'm not sure what the poly count is here, or like how much tessellation is happening. It looks fairly primitive to me, as does this little patch of grass here. The depth of field is nice, I guess. I like the out of focus lights. They look pretty cool, admittedly. The animation looks nice. His hair looks pretty good. Let's see if we can spot any more details here. And just like a quick disclaimer, like again, maybe the gameplay is going to show a lot more, because this did not show much. To me, this was this trailer passed like that. I didn't really get a chance to, you know, think about it much. But again, you know, I would expect this to show the best stuff, right? Or at least one would expect this to show the best stuff. Okay, we got some grunts over there. Ah, those little sticky things, I remember those. I forgot what they're called. Okay, look, he's got some lighting on him. Do you see what the problem is, though? The problem is that I'm trying my best to find things that look good here, but my human brain, when it looks at this, does not think it looks particularly good. You know, if I have to search for the next-gen features and the next-gen technology in this game, I feel like that's disappointing. That looks pretty good, but it's like, it's not like you can interact with that. Like, could be anything. Could be a matte painting, like just a texture. Okay, here we go. I'm assuming these are ray trace lights. Finally, they look pretty good, even though they almost look like specular highlights. I like how they distort with the roughness of his like visor and like the general texture of his suit. That looks cool. There we go, we had some light here. I mean, that's just normal light, I guess. Just a point light or something. Just trying to go back here so I can see the particle effect here. So what do we have here? So we have this thing landing. It hits this thing, it immediately snaps to the damage model. And then the door flies away with some sparks. All pretty standard. There's some extra particle systems, nowhere near as much as Ratchet and Clank though, which again is irrelevant, but just something I noticed. Whoa, did those just disappear instantly? Look at that, man. One frame they're here, and they're being like, you know, they're being animated. Next frame, they're gone. Look, all of these particles just disappear. They didn't even let me enjoy that explosion. As soon as it happened, it cut away. Why? Is it going to disappear in the next frame as well? Look, lots of debris, lots of particles. And then Here we go, he's getting blown back and then become the hope. Oh, look at that background. I think the ground there was being illuminated a little bit by his light. Nah, this is... no. I'm sorry. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I think that it looks fairly average for a current gen game. I don't know exactly what went wrong. I don't know if it's just the team or the art direction, or if it's the hardware. I have no idea. Like, I can't say anything other than I just did not enjoy that. I did not enjoy that. Maybe the gameplay, the 8-minute, 9-minute, whatever gameplay trailer is better. If it is, let me know. But what did you guys think? I feel kind of bad because I haven't really reacted to anything and then said, well, what appears to be so much negative stuff, but like, is this just me? Does this look really good? I know I read like one person tweeted at me saying that it wasn't like, it didn't look great, but like, what's the general consensus here? Might read some of these comments actually. Okay, people are just talking about the actual game. That's cool. They're not talking about the graphics or anything. Oh, okay, someone's saying the overall art design looks generic. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my reaction more than I did, because I don't think I did. If you did, then maybe hit the like button below, or don't, because I am really interested to see what you guys thought, so definitely leave a comment below with your thoughts about this. Maybe there are some good points that you'll bring up that I can make a follow-up video to and discuss a little bit more, maybe while watching the rest of the gameplay. But yeah, if there's anything else you want me to take a look at, if there's some other new Xbox game trailer that maybe actually shows more of the power of the console or something like that, then let me know. But otherwise, I guess I'll see you guys later. Man, this feels weird. Goodbye.